Thank you for whoever's joined on time. We'll just wait another 1 minute and we'll start with today's session. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining for the SketchUp AI webinar today. So yes, myself, Rishika, and I would be taking you through today's webinar. It would be approximately 45 minutes to 50 minutes webinar. And yes, the topics would be majorly based on AI in and around SketchUp. Some of the housekeeping rules you can just follow. If you have any questions or anything, just put it in the Q&A box. We would be happy to answer you guys. Simple introduction to myself Rishika, and I have been working as a technical manager in ADBO. So yes, this is a Trimble certificate. What I have attached, I'm a certified user from Trimble. So yes, even you can earn your certificates. I guess some of you might already know we had conducted an event on this just last month. If any one of you are interested still, or if you have never got chance to hear about this, just reach out to us. We would be happy to help you guys on this. Before I continue, for those who are new to our webinars, I would just like to introduce ourselves. We are ADBO. Yes, we have been there in the industry for past 12 plus years now. We have been serving in the field of architecture, interior designing, manufacturing, construction, solar industries, and all this. We provide training, certification programs. We help develop plugins and extensions for particular customer needs. And yes, we have been in the educational and university engagements as well. And we are the authorized trainers for SketchUp, DeFi, and various softwares. Some of the key products, yes, you guys would already be using some of the products. SketchUp, there is Kiosk, the V-Ray, Inkscape, all these products. There is a WCAD, which is a powerful CAD modeling tool. There is a DeFi for your rendering. There is Autodesk, there is Rhino, and all these products. Our geographical presence, yes, in India, it's majorly in Bangalore, and we are in European countries as well. Some of our customers who have been with us from past this many years, it's like again combination of everyone, architects, furniture design, solar industry, and all of the companies. The university engagements where we have been part of are some of this. So let me just quickly come back to today's webinar and what are the topics we are going to be talking. Yes, it's majorly the AI workflow which I would be taking you through. Inside SketchUp, yes, majorly. There are some things which is around SketchUp, connected to SketchUp. I would be talking about that also. So before that, I would like to quickly talk about few things here. What is the major benefit of using AI? So personally, yeah, I'm a designer by education. So the main issue is the speed and the visualization part. We have to have a lot of ideation which we want to create, but we have to manually create and put our efforts in doing different ideas. So that is where AI has been helping us nowadays. Definitely the speed, the repetitive tasks, and reducing the design time, majorly it is helping us. The ideation part, I think we all know the ideas, whatever it gives is really good, and taking that, I get some inspiration and I start my modeling process and all these things. Visualization industry, yes, definitely there are so many users who are already using it to visualize. Like it gives really good material, styles, theme, the environment, adding lights. It's just quicker, I would say. The intelligence, we all know it already comes with some good intelligence of understanding the model, scanning the space, understanding what we are working on, and all these things. And decision making is quicker. If there are 5 options of different designs what we want, we can just generate in 1 or 2 minutes. So these are some of the benefits of what AI we are able to see right now. And this is what exactly I would be taking you through, how we can utilize inside SketchUp all this AI stuffs. With that, I would like to start with a simple AI search engine inside SketchUp. What is there? Some of you might know this, but it's a very interesting way of searching something inside your SketchUp itself. So I'm starting from simple 3D warehouse, just like how we normally go. Just a moment. So coming for a 3D warehouse. So here, usually if I have to search a particular type of ceiling or something, what we would generally do, we would generally go there, type chandelier or something, and it would give hundreds of different options. To search only, it's a task sometimes. Now what you can do is simply, this is my image, what I want as a chandelier over there. So I'm just dragging and dropping this image in my 3D warehouse search. So what it will do is, it will understand what I'm trying to search, and the AI will automatically suggest me something similar, or yes, sometimes exactly also you will get it, or the similar options according to that, which is a very interesting way. What you can do in 5 minutes, it can be done in a minute. I liked this thing, so I'm normally loading it. We all know how to load it. So just placed it and done. So this is the reverse engine search with help of AI, what you can do inside SketchUp. So that was one of the interesting AI option. There is one more interesting thing, which is AI material generation. So we all know the PBR material, which is in all the any realistic rendering tool. This is the materials what we have adapted to, and to create that material is itself a task. So now even SketchUp has the option of creating your PBR materials within a second. I would say you can take your material to seamless within a second and make it a high quality 4K material within a second with just one click. So which is a very good and time saving option for you. So I have a small example here where you can see this image what is attached to this wall. So definitely you can see this thick seam lines which is going on. So of course I don't want that. I'm just selecting the material, and inside your default tray in your material panel, you will have the AI button where you just have to click, not do anything. Once you simply click it, it will automatically convert your material to 4K and it will remove those thick seam lines. So you can see instantly how it removed the seam lines. Now it's normal. You can adjust its width, height, however you want to according to the material chosen. And one more interesting thing would be, it will even generate the maps, the roughness map, the normal map, the ambient occlusion. All the maps are automatically generated. To see the difference, how it behaves, you just have to come for your style toolbar and click on the photo realistic display mode. And you can see how the material behaves here once it's on. So it will now have all of your maps. I'm just trying to adjust the roughness here just to show you guys. And the normal map, you can see when I'm adjusting it, how the bump of the material behaves, just adjusting some of the ambient occlusion. Yes, if you have some of the textured images, you can even add that. And there is a interesting environmental panel for those who have not explored it. It comes with good collection of HDRIs. If you want different HDRIs, you can even add that. Just click on it and your environment is added. So it's very easy to present your initial output or anything within SketchUp itself. You don't have to work too hard in other tools to submit your initial model. So this was one of the AI material enhancement what you have inside SketchUp. There is AI assistant, so which is again an intelligent tool where you can ask any question for it. It is again inside SketchUp only. You just have to load it from your extension warehouse. It's called as AI assistant. So what you can do using this, if you want any learning guide, for example, how to create stairs, how do I create a curved wall, where do I add the dimension? It's very good for some of the beginners and intermediate users who are using SketchUp. Advanced users, I'm not sure, but yes. You can ask it about your licensing part. You can ask it about some of the guidance to create some model or any troubleshooting if you are constantly getting any error inside your SketchUp. It will try to analyze whatever you're saying and it will give some of the answers for you. So it's a guide tool. You can definitely just download from your extension warehouse. You can just type AI assistant and it will be here. You can just install it. It's a free tool. None of this are paid. So within the AI generation, there is another button where we can even generate object. This is something which we have been waiting for, but yes, we do have a first iteration of this where we can generate some interesting 3D assets for us. Yes, there is 3D warehouse, but if there is some complex stuff which you are not able to find in 3D warehouse, that can be easily generated inside your SketchUp. So you can see this is AI assistant and here we have generate object. You can generate in two different ways, either using your image or using your prompt. I'm simply adding a prompt here first. Again, I'm not a very good person in generating prompt. I have to help of ChatGPT to give me some prompts. And according to the prompt what I have given, it will generate one image. So this was the sofa which I was looking for, and it has generated that. If you want to use this image, once it's generated, you can click on use this image. And it will automatically load into your SketchUp. I think I'm good to go. I will say to use this image. If you say generate model, yes, it will consume 30 credits. So you might have questions like from where will I have credits or anything. If you are a licensed SketchUp user, every month you will get 150 or 200 credits according to your subscription that you have. And you can utilize those credits to do AI stuff, like AI generate object and another tool I would show you guys further in the presentation. So yes, I have added that so far whatever I generated from my prompt. I would quickly like to show you guys how we can generate using an image also, which is simple again. I just have to take the image reference what I have of a furniture. I will not define any prompt here. The image is good enough. I will just say generate model and it has generated. You can simply download it. Yeah, just placing it over there. So yeah, whatever you can see, the furnitures here, I just generated using the object generate only. One thing is it's a mesh model, so make sure whatever the image you're adding is a proper accurate image of what is the output you're looking for. So that's one thing. I would like to quickly jump to scan to design tool, which is there inside SketchUp from long time. It is a very useful and a very quick way to have your model generated inside your SketchUp itself. So how is it used? Yes, you have to have your iPad or any pro versions of your iPhone. It will use the LiDAR scanning technology and scan whatever space you want. For example, you can see here, kitchen is getting scanned. I would like to quickly show you how it works. So yes, this is your iPad or your iPhone. You just have to scan the space you are working on. For example, we are scanning the space here, like you can see the blue color grid lines form. Once the data is scanned inside your phone or anything, you can see this is your scanned data. Now we are just saving it to Trimble Connect. Trimble Connect is nothing but the cloud storage of SketchUp, and it does some of the advanced stuffs also. I would be covering that too. So it's saved. Now I am on my desktop where I'm importing the scanned data, what I just scanned using my iPhone, iPad, or anything. I'm just opening the file. So the file is here. The very good thing about it is it automatically creates a tag of everything. This is not something which we have modeled. This is something which is already created by the engine. It has recognized walls, windows, and whatever the objects were there. And you can definitely see in the tags, there is room plan, there is room, there is window, walls, floors, doors, object, everything defined. Whatever you want, you keep it. Whatever you don't want, just remove it. I just needed walls and windows, and I have kept that. Remaining things we have just added from V-Ray, and we have just rendered the output. So this is the rendered output. So lot of my efforts is saved just in modeling, just in doing walls, creating windows. All this effort is saved. So this is just a 360-degree panoramic view of the same view. There is one more interesting AI plugin for all the architects, I would say. There is something called a SketchUp Space Finder inside of SketchUp Labs only. So AI object, all these things are from SketchUp Labs itself. So what this SketchUp Space Finder does is it automatically detects the space in your model. So whatever the space, it might be a commercial property, residential property, it will help me identify rooms, and I can in the specific area for that, and it will give me the area report and all of this. So yes, you can find it in extension warehouse. You can just type Space Finder and you will have the tool over there. It's also free tool. So the key features of it would be, yes, it automatically detects your space. You can start fastly analyzing your model. You can see the spaces here, the floors defined, everything would be defined. Just one click and you will have this one. I will just show you how it is. So this is your Space Finder tool. If you just click on run, you can see it generated the space for this particular building. This particular building has some 5 floors, and it has detected all the 5 floors and generated for me. Now I would go to the each floor and I will assign what kind of area it is. It's very helpful for like bigger space project what you're working on. This was a commercial space, so I'm just saying commercial space. It's an office building, so I just went to the office building, and inside office building what it is. It might be a lobby area, working space, whatever. I'm just saying it's a parking garage. It is the groundmost floor, what you can see. Same way I will go to second floor. I have just marked using the lines and it has recognized those. So 201 would be my office plan again. It has took one of the unassigned space where I will just go and say a void shaft or something. It's not really necessary for me in the report. Yes, so same way you can do it for all your other floors. I'm just going for floor 3. It's again a different space. It will just assign different colors to different space. So here you can see I even ignored one space. I'm just saying ignore, that space would be ignored. It will not come on your report at the end. So this way you can define your spaces And finally, you would have your report ready. But what if, so once the spaces are done, you can export this into a Excel sheet. So I just exported it. You can see all the information what it gives, the space type, what it is, and the usability, the area of it, and what is the building type. All this, it automatically gives you. What if, okay, you generated it, there are some changes in your space. Yes, you can even do that once it's generated also. You can just come back to your model. For example, here, I was trying to add another space over here. Just divide it. For example, there was another space which I wanted to divide. I just added a wall over there. Go to your space finder, click on the update tool. Now you can see my 4th floor would have updated with the new area. So you can see there is an extra area which has been added. I will just go and rename it to whatever the space I want to create there. It's very easy to update. Within seconds, it will get updated. Once it's updated, also there are few of the things what you can just go through. Like there are floors, different types of floor, top view, what is available. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4 different floors. Top view, you'll have types of it also. What are the different types you have assigned? And you can even group it also. Yes, when it's a bigger area, it's easy if you group it. For example, this was an office space, so I'm just taking like a right wing and a left wing. So right wing, I'm adding whatever the area is there in that wing. Same way the other area, and just specify the space which is included in that. Save it. So yes. So these are the few things what you can do in your space finder and quickly have a report of your space, area, and everything. So once all thing is done, there is a interesting analysis tool for the architects and designers who are looking for it, which is called a SketchUp Analysis Hub. So what it does, basically, you can analyze the shadows, the daylight factor, the direction, the annual illuminance of your area, and you can make some of the informed decision early in your modeling stages. It definitely reduces the revision, and without leaving your SketchUp, you can fastly analyze your model within SketchUp. It is called Analysis Hub, and it is also available in Extension Warehouse for free. So as you saw, I have properly divided my space already. So coming to this Analysis Hub, so I want to analyze the annual illuminance of the particular project. So it's preparing the file. So you can see, as I have properly divided, I know what is the space I'm working on using the space finder. Now you can see how it's showing there. Some of the areas are really dark. Some of the areas are, yes, well lit, I would say. But here you will understand what is the report. So the occupied hours of illuminance for this particular project, it's showing like this. This area is very dark, where I would need to rework on the sunlight factor or the windows, whatever I want to change, or maybe adjust the lighting of it more. So this is the settings, whatever you have. So criteria, the workplace height, all these things it will give. There is different space which it analyzes. As I have named it, it's easier for me to understand. Otherwise, it will just be some numbers. You will have difficulties understanding it. And material factor also, how much each material, whatever I have applied, is reflecting, and what is the area that has been took from that particular material. That data also it will give you. And all of these things. You can even take the export of this particular sheet, and it will give you the export of it also. So the annual illuminance of this particular location, The occupied hours of illumination is 50% only. There is a lot of works which we have to do, or maybe we are good to go with the model. It's very useful for you to make the decision very quickly at the initial stages of it. Same way, I would like to show one more option also, which is advanced date and time effect. You can analyze the sunlight and all this according to the date and time, basically. Even shadows you have like with the similar option. So in your setting, you can come and set custom if you want. You just have to adjust what is the date and time you're looking for. I just set to some April and time something here. If you just say update, it updates. You can even go for the normal periodic criteria also, and it will show you from June to the June month how it is, and September month and the December month how it is. Same, I'm just taking the top view and I'm analyzing the each floor what. So yes, same way you can take the shadow effects also, how it's behaving. There is advanced shadow options, what you are getting. If there is some, yes, there are some additional buildings which would affect our building shadows and all these things. You can very easily analyze. For example, here how the shadow is affecting because of some of the other exterior buildings. Yes. Same way you can take the report of everything also. So that was something interesting tool for architects out there. Our next topic is Trimble Connect. Trimble Connect, if you have heard of it before, yes, it's a cloud-based collaboration platform. Now you can easily collaborate inside Trimble Connect. You can assign different team members and you can save your projects, coordinate better within your teams. Everything can be done within the web platform of SketchUp, which is Trimble Connect. There is a interesting thing which has came up in the recent version, which was we can live collaborate with the model. If I have SketchUp, I can just share the link with someone and they can view it in their phone, iPad, web browser or anything, which is very interesting. So if, for example, this is my project, I'm working on SketchUp and I just want to share with someone who just have to view the model or understand or give some inputs on what has to be done. So what I'm doing is, firstly, I'm saving my project into Trimble Connect. Normal, come to your file, there is Trimble Connect. You can click on share a link. If it's not saved, it will ask you to save it. So once you have saved your file, you can easily share the link. So here, I'm just clicking on the share. Add any of their email IDs with whom you are sharing it. And you can give them the access of what they can comment or they can just view the scene and just invite them. They'll get the invitation. So once it's done, now you can collaborate in real time, which means they can view my model in real time. Whatever I'm doing in my SketchUp user interface would be visible to their in any web page they are using. I'm just dividing it here for your understanding. So towards right is my SketchUp user interface. Towards left, I have just took the link and pasted in a browser. So now you can see whatever I'm trying to do in my SketchUp, if I'm orbiting it or anything, it's updating there in real time. If I go for different scene will be visible there. I'm just going for the living area. It will automatically transfer to the living area. So this is something, a live collaboration, what can be done. And you can see different avatars here. I can click on the person whom I want to follow and whatever they are moving, I can follow them. So I just followed another user and he's mentioning me to add something actually. So there is a comment. what I can see, add a planter. So if I click on that bubble, I can see there's a comment of add a plant. I will just say okay and basically do the changes. So whatever the changes you're doing here, again in a minute or so, it will reflect in the web user interface also. So just saying done. So this is how you can collaborate. The web user will also have some of the interesting option where they can use the tape tool and measure. They can orbit. They can view different scenes inside their web page only. For example, I'm showing like how you can measure something, how you can view your scenes. There are different scenes also attached. Everything would be visible. Some of the basic commands and all the scenes and standard views. Sorry, there was a disconnect. Let me just share my screen again. Okay, so that was like how you can collaborate within your SketchUp. And these are some of the formats I would like to show, which is supported by Trimble Connect. Yes, you can save your IFC files, SKPs, Revit, whatever it is, Tekla, anything can be just saved there. These are the supported 3D formats inside your Trimble Connect. There is teams inside your Trimble Connect where if you are a group of 5 members, 6 members, 7 members, whatever you are, you can just assign a team of yours inside there. For example, if I'm working on some project, I'm simply naming a project here and just creating the project. You can see there is a team bar here where I can just invite people to this particular project. It's not like whole SketchUp something. That particular project, I'm adding a user. You can select a group also, otherwise invite a specific person. So this user has been invited to this project. I'm uploading that 3D SKP of the particular project. I'm just dragging and dropping that SKP. So you can see it's an exterior building project. So whatever I'm adding in this tab is accessible for the person, whoever I have assigned it to. So you can say I just added a Excel also. Yes, you can even add Excel. You can add your SKPs and everything. I'm adding one of the data also of the illuminance thing, what we did. So once it's added, okay, today I have added again after 3 days, there is an update on that particular XLS file. Again, if you add that also, you can see there is a version history, what you can see. So 2 versions are there. There is first version which I had uploaded 3 days back, and there is second version which I have uploaded it today. You will have the access to open and see both the version. It happens same with your SketchUp also. So whatever the previous saved version also, you can have a version of it, view it and everything. So if the person clicks on the view, it will open in the Trimble Connect. This is the SKP which I had added. and we can view it and do a lot of things there also. For example, you can add different scenes over here. I'm adding a scene inside my Trimble Connect, which is my view one. It's a 3D view description. Create, you have created the view. You can even create sectional cuts. So just creating a section cut over there, making it panel projection, naming it as another scene, new view, created section, front view, and the view is added. You can even do the dimensioning over there. I just added a small dimension. Same, updating the scene, how we generally do it in SketchUp. So these are the things what you can do in Trimble Connect. You can easily manage your files, your members, and everything inside one cloud connected space of yours. Some to-dos, markups, everything can be done. I can assign the tasks for someone, other user, and say, please review the file, please add something, do the scene, anything can be done. There is clash detecting set also what is there. If you are a user who is working on different softwares and with different engineers, construction people, or the structural designers, anything, you can view the clash detect inside the Trimble Connect also. For example, one file is coming from your SketchUp, from the structural team. Another might be coming from others' website or something. Here is the tool of clash detect. So if any clashes is there, it will easily detect the clash. So this is MEP versus structural thing. We are just giving some of the comments over there, tolerance and whom and all it's shared with. It's shared with architectural team, engineering team, and all these people. So they can analyze what is the clash which is there within the model. So you can see, you can zoom into the place. There is some clash detected here. You can just zoom into the place. If some changes are required, you can do it. If it's good to go, you can just leave it there. So yes, this is the Trimble Connect. What you can use, it's already in your subscriptions. Coming to the another AI option, which is AI render. The name itself only says what the tool is actually. It's AI render. So we can use our 3D model and create an interesting rendering out of it. It's all prompt based, and there are some templates what it comes with, and we can just generate some very interesting outputs. It's available in your extension warehouse. It's for free, but this particular AI thing and the object generate feature consumes credits. So we have just created an interesting workflow of it, which I was trying out in our project. Which was like, this was an empty bedroom space what I had. I just had created the walls and windows and I had left it. So I use this AI render, which is here. This is your plugin. This is the AI render user interface, what it opens up once you click on it. So I had one, okay, just showing you the templates, what you can choose. If you click on the icon, you have auto prompting, there is exterior, interior, and all these templates, presets, which are already available. I'm working on an interior space. So I have just selected the interior photorealistic. So you can see this was my mood board or inspirational image what I had. So I wanted this kind of white grid wall with wooden kind of a finish and all these things. So what I did was I just took some prompt. I used other source to generate some prompt for that particular image. I added the prompt. If you want, you can even describe your negative prompting. You can even have the additional setting of to respect your model geometry and all these things. Model geometry, prompt influence on all these things. I'm just clicking on generate. So now what this AI render does is it will generate the image for me. Just to mention, the latest version of AI render is powered by Nano Banana. So it uses the same technology. So you can see it generated a good output for me. Yes, I know we don't have any window over there. Let us fix it. I did like it respected the wood material I wanted and the grid white wall which I wanted. And the even bed I had actually mentioned I want a black leather bed. It respected whatever I had prompted in that also. So yes, we don't want this window. We don't have it in our actual model. What I'm doing is you have a brush tool over here. Here you can see the brush tool. I'm regenerating the part using the masking technology. So just brush on the part where you want. And I'm typing here, continue the same panel, same white panel. And I will just click on generate again. You can see within one click, it generated. It definitely reduced the purpose of remodeling or something for me. I just have to prompt and I have to click it removed. Same way, if you want to remove something also, for example, I don't want whatever it has placed here, some artifact. I'm taking the erase tool and removing it. It will remove it for me. It went away. Similar way, if you want to generate some artifacts, that is also very interestingly possible. There is a tool here which is generate artifact or generate object. So I'm just drawing kind of a frame. Yes, and I will simply type I want some designed frame or something. It's a gesture what we have to do basically. So it took, I said I want a design frame and it added for me. A similar way, just adding one more thing, which is curtain. I want a curtain here. I simply added the gesture and I will say add a beige curtain. Yes, I'm mentioning color also. It generated the curtain for me. So I just took empty 4 walls and I have created my initial thing to send it to my customer according to their requirements in the exact model what we are working on. So I just saved it in SketchUp, that's it. So after this, yes, I started to model it on the exact space of what I have, taking the reference image of what we created and adding some more additional components. So you can see this is my bedroom, what I took inspiration from the mood board, what we created. And yes, there are some changes as you can see. We didn't want to add the another drawer or something. We added some study table, thoda sa changes according to what we want. So once this is done also, once, okay, we created a mood board which was finalized and we did a modeling also. Now we can take some of the final render also according to the model what I have created now. This is my SketchUp model. I'm coming to AI render. I'm just saying, give me a 4K quality high render output with the lights. I'm just typing it in the prompt and I will say generate. So you can see it generated, it added the light and it gave me the rendered view of the model. So yes, normally saving it in the downloads, we are good to go with it. So this is how you can utilize in your workflow wherever you want. It's not necessary in some part. If you're using it in initial stage, in the mid stage of your product, in the final stage, wherever you are comfortable and wherever you are finding it convenient, you can definitely explore the tool and utilize it. So as I mentioned, now AI render works on the Nano Banana technology. So previously it was working on a different rendering engine. So this was a previous output and this is the Nano Banana output. I'm really liking the material quality and the retention of whatever material I have added is really nice. some of the outputs which we had generated using the same tool. So yes, there were so many things which I just showed you, which is connected inside SketchUp only, which is available inside your SketchUp extension warehouse only until now. There is interesting stuffs which is going on in and around SketchUp also. For example, yes, I know you have heard of Claude by now. So there is very interesting thing which we were just having a look around, which is Trimble connected workflow using the Claude. So what we can do basically here is turn some of our ideas into 3D model, image into 3D model, do some iterations, redefine, edit, and generate some of the interesting floor plans model. So how it is done is, yes, there is Claude, which I have just typed and come here. Inside your Claude, there is an option of connectors. You might already be knowing, some of you, there are so many softwares what we can connect to. Similarly, we have for Trimble SketchUp also. If you come for connectors, if you just type SketchUp, there is Trimble SketchUp connector also. So basically, yes, Trimble is a very strong platform where they are trying to do multiple plugins and all these things. There is Claude in the AI business, who is really make up the game. So this is collaboration kind of between both the tools. You can just say connect. I am already connected, so it's showing connected. So once this is done, you are now connected to Trimble SketchUp. So whatever the prompt or anything now you are adding, you can generate a SKP out of it. Very interesting. I would just show you us two workflows which I have just recorded. So firstly, I wanted a plan. I have took a plan. So now this is a bedroom plan. So I'm just saying create a 3D model view for the given plan. I have kind of mentioned where is the wall and all these things, and I have mentioned the dimension. I want it 10 feet by 10 feet only. If you even have some doubts if your connector is connected or not, you can click on this plus icon. If you come for your connected, you can see Trimble Connect SketchUp is on. So you know your connection is there with Trimble Connect now. Just type, so it will read the skills from your SketchUp and it will add some of its backend R&Ds. And it will give me a SKP file of it, which is really interesting, to be honest. Otherwise, we have to be the one manually creating each and every door. So I just downloaded the SKP. Here is my SKP. I'm just normally opening it. Yes, there is some weird thing what I did. The door was open, even the window, it kept it open, but it's fine. It's all editable model. That's what I like. So you can see each one is a different group. I can edit it. I can remove whatever I don't want. Definitely, I didn't want the bed also, but yes, it's all editable models, which is a best thing about it. Another interesting thing I was trying to create, which was a TV unit actually. So we just took a image. So you can see this is our reference for a TV unit, what we wanted. Any rendering tool, make sure you don't have unnecessary stuffs. That's it. Like if there is some hundreds of artifacts, it might not respect what you actually want. So I'm just saying create a 3D model with panels. It analyzes and it created something. Let us just see what it is. Download similar way. I will just open it. So you can see this is the 3D model what it has created for me, which is nice actually. There was a previous thing what I had created, it didn't come out well actually, but whatever this time it created made a difference. Why it made a difference is also a thing. I would just show why. One more thing is I don't know why it was actually flipping my model. So I just flipped it in my SketchUp to the proper dimension how I want. Everything is a group. As I said, you can go and edit anything or delete anything inside your SketchUp. One more thing what you have to keep in mind would be the efforts and the engine what it chooses. So first it was in Sonnet, and the same exact TV unit, it really didn't come out well. It was not good. But when I changed it to this Opus, the higher version, the model was really good. It all depends on the efforts and the engine. That is also something which we have observed, which makes a huge difference in the quality of output it gives. So that is something you can keep an eye on. Just go type Claude, log in, and just try generating something for you. And it will create some of the interesting outputs. So this is something around SketchUp, not inside SketchUp, but which is connected with Trimble again, which was there. Similarly, this was one of the interesting video output, like a small day to night kind of a transition, which we took from again another AI plugin actually. To create such a small video for AI, it's easy, but for us to actually manually do it, it's time and efforts of a user. So that's where we can just reduce something for ourselves and create it quickly. So yes, guys, this was majorly the things which is going around with AI inside your SketchUp and the 3D modeling things or the output generation or anything. Some inside SketchUp and some outside SketchUp. So yes, this is what we wanted to cover in today's AI session. So if you have any questions by now, just put it in the chat box regarding anything. Okay, there are some questions, I guess. Okay. Is it on the plugin that you are doing all this? Okay, so I can see Sudhakar Reddy has commented, is it on a plugin that you are doing all this? It's not a separate plugin. Yes, it's a plugin inside your SketchUp only what it will come as. So you can just download and start using that. Please repeat the previous, I guess, please reach out to any one of us. You can email us on hello. We can just help you with whatever is necessary or any part if you want to discuss further. There is a question from 90-degree projects. Can we do anything in parametric design?
Yes, home size.
Yeah. Parametric design, yes, you can do that, but I actually didn't understand in what exact part you're asking in SketchUp. Yes, even in your Claude, if you're asking, yes, you can do that. You can properly give the dimension and it will, a dimension it is actually respecting. We also saw that it properly takes the dimension and gives exact outputs of that. Shrivalli, okay, I have a question regarding Trimble Connect. As we are sharing the screen, is the opposite person who will share the screen also needs to be installed SketchUp? No, that is the advantage of Trimble Connect. So I am a SketchUp user, I will have SketchUp. The person who is viewing it might not have SketchUp. So he can view it regardless if he has SketchUp or doesn't have SketchUp in his phone, laptop, anywhere possibly. It's just a viewer with some of the good access, whatever you saw. Guys, whoever are here, please feel free to provide us your feedback. I would be just showing another page where we do require your feedback to come up with more sessions regarding interesting topic of your choice also. So please provide your feedback. You can just scan this, just takes 2 minutes of your time. If you have any further questions, just put it in the chat box or feel free to contact us to this particular contact details what we have provided. Thank you all. It was really nice having you.